Inspired by what happened last summer, and this is a big part of it, that you see the teams welcoming on their women's sections of the franchises, these massive tunnels, and it's so inspiring for the players.
Oh, definitely, like every single time, and it's almost like a competition between the tunnels, who can sing the loudest, who can cheer the loudest, but yeah, here they go, big game.
And of course, all the youth players, the academy players who were playing yesterday here in Irvine, California. Wonderful hosts here, home of the Orange County Football Club. We thank them for cleaning up this field, letting the water drain away, and giving us a chance to play here in the city of Irvine. This is the final women's match of day one. You've been involved in several of the championships so far. This is the first day of action on the senior front. How does it stand up so far?
Oh yeah, good, really good. I think every single year I'm impressed by the standard and how it just constantly is pushing and improving. And yeah, we've seen some great games already, but yeah, I'm pumped for this one.
Those are the Serengeti Elephants in the orange jerseys. Dramatic win from them, 17 points to 15 over the San Clemente Rhinos. Great game of rugby, and they will be kicking off here, playing from left to right. The wind has died right down. It's evening conditions, just about 4:30, right in time for kickoff. The Elephants kicking off. The Honey Badgers receiving. They are plus 53 points so far in their work today. We'll see if they can resume that, or if the Elephants can get in amongst the Badgers. Strong carry there. Midfield, and we've seen real confidence. Oh, there's a big Bosch from the Honey Badgers players, attacking through the middle, also comfortable going wide. We've seen the outside backs do a lot of damage. Good go forward there from one of the stars of the day from them. And that's Plowny Kiewit. This ball's loose for a moment, going to be cleaned up by Tanika Willison. Rugby World Cup winner with New Zealand, Black Ferns. Great to see that level of experience here, surrounded by so many young players. There's a penalty going away.
And interesting, Badgers just pause, they look around, they're not looking to go quickly, they want to build into this game, although they might now decide to tap.
That's the veteran head of Arabella McKenzie. Yeah, the Australian says, we're going to have a go. You're wrong, Kat.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
And now they go right up the middle, route one, and they've had lots of success. See, they've already gone 20 meters over the gain line. Now the looping pass into space. The offload is knocked down and prevented. Good work from Awino, the Kenyan international. Now some space, driving the legs is Lutken, the Dutch star. He's got a couple tries already today. The ball in one hand, looking for the offload, wasn't to be, and immediate pressure at the breakdown from the Elephants. Recycle ball. They're getting into 6 phases now, which is pretty rare in the 10s game. Now the wide pass out into space. The power just 5 meters short. The Souso, who's been one of the stars of day one, is brought down.
Yeah, she's been awesome.
Big double hit there on Lutken. Good decision to not go wide. Trying to push her into the space, using the full width, using the fend. Could she spin around? Can't get that left arm free to dot it down, but the referee's going to come back for a penalty. Kaylee Simpson can't quite get it down, but it will still be advantage Honey Badgers.
Yeah, good defense there to come across and make sure she was held up, because when you're that close to the try line, you have to say the advantage is with the attacker, and here they go.
Quick tap, short side, and it's a try. Another one for Plowny Kiewit.
Yeah, things just really clicking for this Honey Badgers side today. And then, yeah, making it look easy.
Her dad introduced her to rugby way back when. He's the former Dutch coach. He must be enjoying this if he's tuning in. Great to have you all around the world listening in.
Yeah, I nearly said it then. So my dog, one of them is called Honey Bear, and sometimes when I say Honey Badgers, I go to say, and I haven't this tournament so far, but I have in previous tournaments. So that was nearly it. Yeah.
It's been all Badgers. 7 points on the board as the conversion's added. We'll be kicking off. Let's see if the Elephants can get their hands on this and put some phases together. Nice gather from Maribel Maestra, the Colombian 7-star. And going off their feet at the breakdown, Elephants going to be penalized.
Yeah, that's crept in over the last couple of games, men's and women's game. Fair few penalties for off feet, so they're really looking to make sure that there is a competition for ball available.
We'll keep an eye for the Matador play as well, where players are there to be rucked and then step away. The risky offload doesn't go to hand. Julian Bogue, the Canadian international, gets her hands on it. Fair Canadian influence in the Serengeti Elephants team. Of course, their coach, Robin McDougall, and so much for rugby 10s and 7s here in North America. Former international 7s player himself for Canada. The lateral run from Maestra, the 24-year-old. She's going to earn the penalty because of high tackle.
Yeah, just crept up there, so middle of pitch. They can play it out of here now. Interesting call for the scrum, although they have had some good success with their scrum. So they're obviously confident with it, tie in. Most of the time when teams are in their 22, they would kick the line out, but opted for the scrum.
And there's a substitute injured player out of your shot there. Coming on the field to replace her, Zoe Healy, not a bad person to come in, fact, off the bench.
Yeah, that's good. They want some pace. Here we go, enter Healy.
Zoe Healy, who lists the Cardiff Demons Rugby League Club as one of her places where she's plying her trade. Incredible finisher. So the 5-person scrum will be set down. Izzy Gibson in the back row there. Not much opportunity to pick and go. We haven't seen anyone really do that. It's more the scrum half to have a bit of a free run. Quick hands. That one can't be gathered, so we're going to scrum it again. Good line speed, though, and good pressure from the Honey Badgers.
Yes, which has been, both of these teams, actually, their line speed has been really good in the games in the build-up to this one. So they maybe haven't dealt with as much pressure either side so far in this tournament. Possibly need to get just a little bit deeper to allow for that line speed.
Will be the try score to introduce at scrum. They go with the flow. Set piece move. The Elephants are up to it for the moment, chopping it down and winning the penalty.
Yeah,
definitely the momentum shift.
Yeah, huge. Because they did not want to let the Honey Badgers get in again, so important defensive shift there.
Interesting tactic. They're having a chat. They took a scrum last time. It didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah, I
listen
think.
To you.
Yeah, they'll go for touch this time.
It's not going to work if they don't find touch. They give them possession right back to the Honey Badgers. Good initial break there from Kaylee Simpson. Gone a little quiet in the stadium here. Both sides trying to feel each other out. There's a bit of go forward. No messing there. And then the offload. Brilliant play. Who's got the speed to get there? Allard it is who brings her down. And the referee's going to call a penalty try. Not sure how he can do that.
What was it? Seatbelt tackle is he looking at?
Yeah, there's still lots of bodies around. That's a mistake.
We'll have a look here. There's the fantastic offload.
Yeah.
And then I think it's going to be a covering tackle from behind. Seatbelt, yeah, she does touch the neck, does she?
Left arm does, but there's other players who could have made that tackle.
Yes. Yeah, it's not a dead cert she makes it because two of them could have made the tackle, but if ref deems that it's dangerous and gone for that, but yeah, slightly.
So for the second game in a row, Allard will spend 2 minutes in the bin.
Yeah.
His father is here. He's had to take another day off work because of the reschedule. Big
Yeah.
shout out
Yeah.
to everyone up in La Belle Provence, the Québécois listening in. Of course, Megan Allard, Concordia University currently, playing lots of rugby. She will watch as her team try and hold off this powerful Honey Badgers attack. They've done it well so far. Only one try. Good stuff. Good offloads. Yes, brilliant. Out of the tackle. Referee looking to make sure it didn't go forward. He's going to have a little chat with his assistant official. He hasn't awarded the try yet.
Yeah, need to have a look at that one.
And they have. So it was Meg Mambe, the French woman from Montpellier. Just this final pass is the one that may have gone forward.
Again, some really good offloading. That's the key. They get in behind. Really good offloads. Adding the extra 2 there as well. Extending this lead.
Hanging kick. Oh, almost bobbled. All Honey Badgers for the moment can. The Serengeti Elephants find something. They're looking for the edges, but they spilled the ball again. Just now going to have to absorb this attack as they've knocked on. We'll have a scrum down. Full time is up on our clock, and there's the hooter. So we will have the final set scrum.
Yeah, time for one more scrum before that half time.
Here we go. Last scrum. And the woman of the hour, Kievit, introducing. Imposing presence of Arabella McKenzie, first receiver in the big white headgear, just out of your shot there. Now she's going to get it. It's been a pretty good general here. And once again, they're looking to double around. This time a much better defensive effort from Serengeti. There's the chip and chase from McKenzie into space. Who's going to win it? 50-50. The second nudge off the knee goes into touch. And that will do it for the first half. It's all Honey Badgers up 21 points to 0 at the break.
Correction, score should be Honey Badgers 21, Elephants 0.
Ladies will have some deep breaths here and regroup, start to focus, and we'll have some rare insights into the Honey Badgers huddle. Our ever inquisitive reporter out there with a microphone. Listen,
we have our buffalo ship, but at other formats, I need you to just up as you would. At the moment, we're going in behind 2 or 3 players, and then we connect a little bit too late to the breakdown. So if you have a buffalo shape, all good. If you're a forward and wider, find your the line.
Okay.
Yes? Yep. When we tackle, just work a little bit harder on the ground. Just gives a half a second for us to get there, because if we keep connecting in the breakdowns and we keep moving the ball, tries will follow. Yeah? What we can't do now is take the foot of the pedal. So same, 2 minutes, and then with fresh legs will roll in. Yeah, let's get excited. 10 minutes of footing, let's get super excited. Yeah, let's go.
Apologies for some language in the huddle there, but what a clear, fantastic message from Richard Vandenbroek. You know, classic coaching, don't try and say too much. He's picked 2 things and he said it well.
Yes, because you don't want loads of voices, you don't want to be thinking of lots of things, just one clear thing. This is great, carry on. and let's change this. Simple things, focus.
Interesting, even though they're up 21 points, they noted they're getting a little bit isolated in behind,
Yeah.
trying to go a bit too far. Keep an eye on that tackle work. He's talking about them being a bit more disruptive as they're putting the tackles in, you know, slowing things up, laying on the bodies, all the craft of the tackle that does make it harder for teams to play.
Yeah, buy time.
So it's all to do for the Elephants. Again, coming into this match, both these teams unbeaten. Honey Badgers were top of the table because they had a second win by more than 14 points, which gets them the bonus point. Serengeti Elephants had 2 closer wins, so they're only on 6 points. The Honey Badgers currently on 8, looking to add to that, and they've made a good start so far, and they've got possession, picking up where they left off. This combination, this direct running, and now the release. Good skills, good depth in alignment, as you noted. That good offloading, constantly asking questions, making life so difficult for the Elephants. Ooh, the missed pass, maybe not the best idea. Great work from Mambe just to keep her feet to allow the girls to come and secure that ball. And there's the power running of Sauso. Referee's letting it go? No, he isn't.
No, yeah. Hands will pass the ball when they're on the floor, so you wouldn't have the rights to do that.
Well, it's interesting. We're going to look at the table after this, but it's the complete opposite on the men's side. The Honey Badgers men are struggling to get any points, and the women are just dominating. Oh, another big carry. Ruthless stuff from Crystal Murray. So of her 2017 Rugby League World Cup appearance. She resets in the line. Honey Badgers just pretty much doing what they want at the moment. And there she's going to get on it again. Oh, nice. There's that league touch. Getting in behind. The sublime one-handed offload. Crystal Murray supplying the try for the Honey Badgers.
Yeah, it's like getting in behind and just the ease at which they do those offloads as well. So yeah, that out the back and then hard line. And even she's got the ball in 2 hands looking to offload if it's needed. If it's needed, she scores it herself. But the fact she's looking is why they're doing so well.
Tanika Wilson gets the dot down. 2 Chiefs players combining there. And the extra is added. So it's all going Honey Badgers' way. Great stadium here. We'll be the host not only for the rest of today, 2 more men's matches to come after this one, but also on Wednesday will be the mixed play, the half each for men's and women's, with both sides inheriting the previous team's score. Great innovation for rugby. And then next Saturday, get down here because it will be the championship Saturday, and we're awarding the hardware. Which franchise will win the 2025 edition? Previously, the Serengeti Elephants here in the orange. They won in 2021 in Lisbon. Then the Honey Badgers backed up in 22 and 23. And last year here in California, it was the Cape Town Wild Dogs. As we said, even though this Honey Badgers team are in great shape with their 2 close to 3 wins here, their men are struggling a bit, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Will make mixed play so interesting.
So really the Elephants just looking for any kind of positive just to end this day 3. This is their 3rd match. Team started at 11 a.m. this morning. Just before 5 p.m. 10-minute halves in the tennis-side game. Referees maybe didn't need to be called against the Honey Badgers pulling down at scrum time. Again, just a swarm of red jerseys. Not many options for the Elephants ball carriers. She does finally get to ground, so we have a ruck. Oh, crushing blow midfield. Textbook tackle, and the result is possession for her team. Credit Lukin. She's done it in offense. She's now done it in defense. Finally gathered at the back after the chip through. There's some space. Many orange jerseys around, though. The offloading options. Now they do go wide. Good defense there, buying a little bit of time. Knowing there was a mismatch on the outside. They've given up some yardage, but she's got lots of the girls back to help her defend. The 6-on-6 battle. It's Mambe up against Wafula. And Wafula does just enough to bring her down. Nice direct line there from the Elephants. Maybe that's what they need right now, because they're not getting any luck on the edges. And penalized for holding on.
Yeah, really great. Quick over the ball. Force that holding on. Great reactions.
The Elephants, of course, with that match at 11 a.m. this morning, winning 12 points to 7 over the Cape Town Wild Dogs. And then they backed it up with a dramatic victory over the San Clemente Rhinos, the local team here, 17 points to 15. They're looking in the face of their first loss here as a few of the subs come on the field. And there's Margot Ducesse, the French woman from Bordeaux, who will be throwing in to this lineout. Again, these teams got in town on Wednesday, so they've had the time to work on a few options. Probably not 100 lineout options. It's a double around, but I credit the Elephants for getting off the line, going to meet the play and snubbing it out. And now they have the ball, but illegally, says the referee.
Yeah, just a few penalties creeping in now, just as the pressure is building up.
Well, this Honey Badgers team is one of the big conversations of the weekend, and some of the stars, maybe unlikely. Mariette Luken, the Dutch player, and Clowny Kiewit have been outstanding. She's also Dutch, and they've come in and really given this Honey Badgers team a lift.
Yeah, they really have. They've just clicked the way that they're playing together. Just they're all playing as one, which is brilliant to see this early on.
On the field is Aoife McDermott, the Irish international. Double international in basketball and rugby. Quite useful in this lineout in the Big Four jersey. Let's keep an eye on her. If she's a lifter or a lifty. She's a lifter. And why not? And get her that much higher. There's the kick through, set piece. Elephants are on the case. It's just all about pride now. I want to take that goose egg off the board. They're down 28 points to 0. The arcing run from Elena Strom. It's knocked loose in the tackle. The referee deeming it to have gone backwards. Well, they're not quitting the Elephants, but the bounce is just not going their way. That ball's going to find space. Where's the bounce going to go? Into touch.
Yeah, nice option though in behind. Like, ask a different question of the defense. They've got enough of a lead. They can now put pressure on this line out. Yeah, I like that.
Big thank you to all our officiating crew, young and old. They're gaining experience just like these players. Really been no issue on day one. Lots of good work from all of our officiating team, part of Rugby 10s. Only 3 in the Elephants lineup. It's a flat throw that's actually stolen, but knocked on.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed not to be able to utilise that possession, but when the scoreline's 28-0, I'm sure they're not too concerned at this point.
This one coming to a close. Next up, the Cape Town Wild Dogs and the San Clemente Rhinos go at it in the men's competition. We're calling that one with Dallin Stanford. Been some really impressive men's play, and we're going to round out the day with the Serengeti Elephants up against the Balkan Honey Badgers. As we said, pretty much the inverse on the women's side of things as to what's happening on the men's, which makes it really interesting. Combine that with the academy, the kids that played yesterday. There'll be some really interesting results on Wednesday and next Saturday when the 2025 R10's championship week concludes here in Irvine, California. Thanks for joining us on YouTube here at Theresa Cat Merchant, and delighted to bring you especially this women's action. So many Olympians on show, so many internationals, 25 players who played in the Rugby World Cup just completed over in England, and so many future stars as well. Women have definitely done their part as we're about to close out the sixth and final game of day one at the championship. A bit of go forward for the Elephants, although there's no one there to clean it up. Kind of sums up the match, Kat.
Yeah. Great bit of skill.
Just doing the basics so well. Too much high risk and a chance for three of the other players to get on. That is Paulo Schultz, the German international. Going to go to the corner. And it will be the dot down for Gazina Adler. The Germans have had a lot to stay in this match. All the Europeans have.
Yes. Yeah, indeed.
A nice finish for her on the end. It just falls short here in the night sky, and that will do it here. Sixth and final women's game is Honey Badgers 33, Serengeti Elephants 0.
Once again, great matchup between the Honey Badgers and the Elephants. Coming up next onto the pitch, undefeated teams, Rhinos men taking on the Wild Dogs inside. And then we'll finish out the end of the match, end of the day with the Elephants.